What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a nut.
And we are back at it for another reaction video. This is Chris Webby Raw Thought 7 official video. So we about to go ahead and dive straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe. That baby, let's vibe. I'm glad you back, Webby. I know he gonna have a lot to say because he been gone for a minute and a lot of stuff has happened.
Here we go again. Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it.
When he talked about evading justice, it's like, it's so crazy the fact that folks can really do that. That's the part. That's really crazy that folks can really do that. Like, because we always talk about justice and what's the word, being righteous and this, that, and the third. Like, it's always like God bless America and this, that, and the third. But it's like people can really avoid justice just off of how much bread you got. It's like, as long as you got the right amount of money or you know the right person, you can avoid anything. And that's the crazy part about it. That's real life crazy. And I'm like, I heard about stuff, but like the more that I started to pay attention to what's going on, and I'm like, especially within like the last maybe year, 2 years, it's like, bro, like that mess is nasty. Like that mess is real life nasty. Like it's a regular person who did the exact same thing you did, but because they don't know nobody, they can't. You can get away with it, but they can't. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's folks everywhere doing weird stuff, but this person who's wealthy and this, that, and the third can get away with it. That's the crazy part about it. How is that? That don't make sense. Folks always talking about justice in this country, but we don't. Everybody not under the same. Everybody not getting the same energy. Everybody should get the same energy. It shouldn't be different because you know this person or what have you. It shouldn't be different. It shouldn't be different. That's weird to me. I don't like that. And it's contradicting.
Just evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered.
Why is that? That's one thing also. I'm like, well, nah, I get it. It's just, I don't like it. Folks is telling the truth. It's like, it's so crazy how folks will fight to hide the truth, change the narrative, do all these different things, but just to avoid dealing with some, just to keep some bread in their pocket, just to stay in power, just to do this, just to do that. And it's like, bro, like, it's one of them things. I'm like, it's the proof is always going, the proof is in the pudding. The truth gonna always come out. My mom always told me, what don't come out in the wash, come out in the rinse. It's gonna come out in one way or another, bro. It's like, you might win on this end, but are you gonna win on the other one? If you get what I'm saying? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Because I really think about like how great this country really could be if like folks really was on some like, we want the people to win just as much as we do. You know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor as thyself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the country really operated like that and was really on some like, we want to do what the word says and this, that, and the third, because there's 2 commandments upon all the rest hang. Love thy neighbor as thyself, and love God with all your mind, body, spirit, and soul. So it's like with that one, it's like they flow into each other. And it's like if folks was really doing that, especially in leadership, imagine how great this country really could have been or really could be for everybody. Like, I think about it, I really think about that. Like, what if folks really was on that? Like, what would the country look like?
Who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
It just shows a big bright light.
Don't get distracted.
Or a white screen, I'm tripping.
And aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste.
So why did you block the names out? Is there a reason for that? I'm pretty sure it is, but like, I seen a poetry book when I went to Barnes and Noble with my sister that was like this, where it had like certain words like blacked out. Wait, why is that?
You eat your plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Don't get distracted. It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now.
Okay.
So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K. In just a single day, that's what our taxes went to pay.
Okay, I see what he's doing.
Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe.
Bro, I just seen something with her too where it's like, why? Because I seen something with the things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, the things, right? And it's like, oh, they on your head. They on your head, HC. They on your head. And then in the comments, they was on her head. Because it was like, they was asking her questions. And it just seemed like she was just really like, she started to like lash out a little bit. And I'm just like, oh, HC, that's not a good look, cuz. That's not a good look for you, dog. It's not a good look for you. HC, what you doing, sis? What you doing?
And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch. Well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it. Spielberg directed it. And Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late. She's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy dry, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got a back. This shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I...
Tell me you got wordplay without telling me you got wordplay. I get it now. The EFs. Okay. I think that's what's going on here. I think that's what's going on. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, cool. Okay.
Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been their recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused.
That was okay. That was another thing though. Like when it came to that whole, like, I seen it was like a video where how can I play it? How can I play it? It was basically like, you know what? I'll say it at the end. I'll wait.
Ruled over with lies, but don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble.
You think?
That Khazarian mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar.
I'm not gonna fake it. I never thought I'd hear that from Webby. I'm not gonna fake it. I didn't think I'd ever hear him say anything about Cuz. I'm not gonna fake it. Because I know that, I remember one of his vids, I think he was really like MAGA and all that. So I never thought he would actually say that. You know what I'm saying? That's interesting. I'm not gonna fake it.
Taking cookies out of Epstein's jar. Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are.
I don't even, and see, that's one of them things I'm like, we don't need to be putting them in such high pedestals in the first place. Because it's like I said earlier, it's like folks will find, did I say it earlier? I don't remember. But like folks will find ways to excuse certain behaviors from these known people, these celebrities, whoever. They'll try to find ways to excuse it. And it's like, bruh, like, just acknowledge the fact that they did it and don't be trying to sit here and excuse it. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Because, again, if that was you in that same situation, would folks do the same thing for you? 10 times out of 10, no. It's like folks will always either find a way to excuse it, or the folks that you think are going to defend it don't defend it. They just don't say anything. They just be like, oh, I just won't say nothing. I just won't say anything. My dog, like, you was talking all big and bad about them when they did something you thought was good, but then when they do something weird, you don't speak. It's crickets. Hello? Speak. I respect the fact that Webby actually said something like, yo, like, because, like, again, like, I never thought somebody who was with Cuz, the orange man, would actually speak against him, especially in the public. That's the thing. I never thought it would happen. I never thought.
A lot of these stars,
it would happen.
Time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. Fully cut ties with the idols of our youth.
Oh, the golden calf. I didn't know what that was. Oh, okay. I was so like, then he said the idols and then the golden calf. Okay, I got you. I see what you're doing. I see, because I was like, what's up with the cow or the bull? And I'm like, is he saying like he's overall the BS? Is that what he's saying? But then it's like, no, it's the golden calf. We're burning the golden calf. Okay, got you. I'm with you now, Webby. I'm with you.
When we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. Fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. Kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. Now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. While all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the globalists controlling us or stripping us for parts. While they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze. While they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G. Interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. And the food that we eat is poison down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese. While the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants. A reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance. When the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence. And still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions. And try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen. And wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it, if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own. In a world where the loudest opposition is controlled. I don't claim to have the answer, really all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones. I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others. Shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Bruh. It's a lot of stuff too. Like, it's a lot of stuff, bro. Like when like I'll say from folks that's around like my age, because Webby around my age, but like it seemed like the folks that's around my age, it's like it seemed like folks get it, and it seemed like a lot of folks is on some like, you know what, we not just gonna like sit around and just be like, we gonna actually do our research. We not gonna sit there and just go off what folks is telling us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them things for me, ultimately, like, no matter what folks try to do, no matter what folks try to say, no matter what type of narratives folks try to push, the truth is always gonna come out. It is what it is. No matter how long you try to hide it. And again, we shouldn't have been idolizing these celebrities in the first place. We shouldn't be idolizing these known people anyway. It's one thing to be inspired, but it's a whole nother thing to be like, oh, why, Swami? Oh, you know everything. You can do no wrong. Like, ain't nobody music that good. Ain't nobody speeches that good. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, again, like burn the golden calf, like you said, like he showed. Like, we shouldn't be idolizing these people in the first place. For what? For what? Why am I holding this person to such a high regard when they don't even know me? I'm willing to go to bat for this person and they don't even know me. And if I needed them, would they come to my rescue? If I'm hanging off of a cliff, would they pull up? 10 times out of 10, no. No, they would not. Especially if they don't know you. And even if they do know you, they probably still wouldn't do it. But it's just one of them things, ultimately, like, with, like I said, Webby confirmed a lot of stuff that I had been seeing and researching, and just kind of like, a lot of stuff was kind of like 2 + 2 is 4. Just kind of going off what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like one thing I will say about some folks is like, they put it in our face. They put it all up in our face. But then it's just like, are we gonna pay attention to it? Like, pay attention. Like, because honestly, a lot of stuff be 2 + 2 is 4. Like, you know good and well that what you just said don't make no sense. And I'm like, you saying things that go against what I know is right. And then the things that you professing, it's not right because it's not lining up with what you said. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's not right for people to do the same crime and not do the same time. It just doesn't make sense. We can't talk about folks being criminals and this, that, and the third, and then everybody's not seeing the same situation. It shouldn't matter if you're rich or if you know somebody or this, that, and the third. None of that should matter. If it's about justice and doing what's right, everybody should get the same type of time. Period. You did the crime. You did the same crime as me. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how tall you is. I don't care how much money you got. If me and you did the same crime, we should do the same time. It just is what it is. If I'm speeding and the officer sees you speeding the same speed that I was, we should both get pulled over. It is what it is. But that's just what I think. But again, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect Webby to actually come out here like that. You know what I'm saying? The whole like to go against the orange man like that, I didn't think he'd do it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't. I didn't think anybody who had like the MAGA hats, I didn't think that any of them would ever actually speak against him. I really didn't. But to see Webby do it, I'm like, you know what? I respect it. I respect it, Webby. I respect it. Peace easy, baby. Lay y'all.